Resident Evil Village is another game that a lot of people are looking forward to seeing in 2021, and this is basically the highly anticipated sequel to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which came out back in 2017. That game was a huge success and was arguably the most popular or successful game within the entire series. As far as popularity is concerned, people will probably say Resident Evil 2 was probably the most popular in the series, especially with the remake that came out about a year ago. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, however, is probably the most successful Resident Evil game in the series as far as sales is concerned, because I believe it managed to reach over 7.5 million worldwide in terms of sales. And Capcom in general has been on a huge roll with a lot of games that they've been coming out, especially with like remakes and stuff like that. As far as Resident Evil Village is concerned, it has been confirmed that it will appear on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in 2021, but there has been no confirmation on whether or not it'll appear on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. Those game systems supposed to be coming out in the fourth quarter of 2020, probably like around November, unless COVID-19 changes anything. But based on what we know about Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village, basically this game will have a main character that will basically run into Chris Redfield, I believe. The name of the main character, I'm not quite sure what his name is. I don't think I ever got a chance to catch it, but basically the storyline is one that's interesting, and basically I guess Chris Redfield's implied that he might be a villain in this game, and that's something in of itself that's interesting, especially considering the fact that he's been the main protagonist in the majority of Resident Evil games within the series. But there isn't too much known about the plot as of right now. I mean, hopefully we'll learn more about the plot as we go through 2020 or sometime during the first half of 2021, depending on when the game is released. And then, as far as the official release date is confirmed, it has not been revealed on when Resident Evil Village will come out. And yeah, just based on how the game looks and the fact that the game will be played from a first-person view opposed to third-person, which we've seen in a majority of Resident Evil games, is something that's pretty interesting in and of itself. Hopefully, they will make updates and add things as far as gameplay and mechanics are concerned that we've never seen in Resident Evil games in the past. We have no idea on whether or not if this game will include more familiar faces from the previous Resident Evil games. We'll just have to wait and see as time progresses. Hopefully, we'll learn more about this game before the year is over. Hopefully, Capcom will provide us with updates in terms of what to expect from this upcoming Resident Evil game, along with whether or not this game will be ported to other game systems aside from PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. But based on how things look and what we know about Resident Evil Village, it looks very promising, and hopefully the game will exceed our expectations once it's released in 2021.